Scuttlemutts!
Hey, we're back. I started it early.
Yeah, he hit the button. I wasn't ready, but
but we're
fine.
here, so we gotta unlock Ganondorf.
Yeah. Oh, that reminds me of something. Did you hear the neat thing about? Well, you watched the direct, so I'm sure you heard it. Is you gotta unlock the characters again
Yeah.
in Smash Ultimate.
Don't you do that in 4?
Only for a couple. Like in 4, you unlock maybe like 10 characters. But apparently in Smash Ultimate, you gotta unlock, like, all but 8. So that's, like...
a lot.
almost 70.
That's exciting.
That's awesome.
Gives you stuff to do.
Exactly. I'm really excited. Because I love shit like that. Like, I really missed it when fighting games and stuff stopped having secret characters. Because that shit was awesome. Also not 100% sure why it happened. I think it was like a dual thing. I think it was the rise of DLC and also like competitive fighting games where you had to have everyone unlocked from the get-go so you can be your main or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, you can like buy characters, I think.
Well, yeah, I mean that's the other half, but I don't know. It's some of this nostalgic...
Yeah, what do you lie on? Where do you lie on buying characters as DLC for a game that's competitive?
I think it's fine.
Alright, well that settles that.
I mean,
there we go.
Alright, let me delve a bit deeper into that though. I don't think a game should be competitive first and foremost. I think a game should be whatever it is and people should decide if they want to make it competitive. I don't think I don't know what you'd call it, trend of games that are designed specifically to be competitive is something that I really agree with.
Oh, okay. So you're not pro competitive Smash?
Not... well...
Oh, I couldn't let her die!
Yeah, that's the whole point.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I was like, oh, this is amazing.
Yeah, no. I don't know.
Dumb.
With competitive gaming, I understand why people like it. It's just not for me.
Right, like how I don't like horror games.
Yeah.
Or Undertale.
Don't...
Right, it's the same thing. People can have their opinions.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna engage.
But this is
you
different because this affects my opinions.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. It's not gonna affect your opinion. I'm gonna affect your face.
Everybody's opinion's fine as long as it doesn't disagree with me.
Well, it's fucking different. It's based on value systems. You know, someone will get mad at me because I'm like, I don't give a shit.
You know what?
If fucking Overwatch releases a hamster or whatever.
You know what has a lack of values?
Maybe I'll get angry because there's this thing that touched my heart and like made me think about the world a different way. And some guy is just like, what you think doesn't matter about this thing. I'm like, oh jeez.
Happy Sunday.
Fucking time dating us. You piece of shit.
Oh, that was good.
I don't remember what my original point was that I was making.
Oh, you were saying Undertale should have been competitive.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, is you should have...
Fuck.
Competitive Undyne. Fucking who can dodge spears the best. Competitive Megalovania. There's a reward for actually beating Saiyans, and there's a reward for feeling bad about all the things you did to get there.
Oh, are you gonna get Undertale on the Switch with all its new DLC?
Ooh. Is this a real question or a joke question?
Does it really matter?
I guess not. I've thought about it. I don't think there's enough new content for me to justify buying it, a 5th time? So...
Didn't you do that with Hyper Light Drifter?
Or
is this more expensive?
Well,
I don't know. How much is it gonna be? I don't know how much Undertale was.
Well, Hyper Light...
because I know that was cheap, right?
Undertale's like $10.
But Hyper Light was cheap.
Yeah, but the thing with Hyper Light Drifter is there was quite a bit of content for the Switch they didn't have. There's a whole new character that I could play as. The alternate drifter.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so that was kind of worth it, and also there's new weapons and stuff. It also just feels really good to play on the Switch, and I really wanted it portable. And also there was the fact that I was gonna play again. Listen, Undertale is my favorite game. I don't know if I'm ever gonna play it again.
Did you do all the routes?
Yeah, I've done everything there is on it, and because it's a very story-based game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I could play the genocide route for the challenge, but I don't know. that's not something I feel like I'll be doing anytime soon.
All right.
It is how
You
I
don't
feel
want to play it
about
on here?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay.
For many reasons. I think if it was a game that one of us hadn't played before, I would say yes.
Right.
But both of us played it. Both of us know what happens. Same reason that we won't play, for example, like Doki Doki Literature Club, is there would be no point. Yeah, there's another game that you could talk about.
See, that's the thing. We both know what happens in these games. Like
Yeah.
all these. So we're not like surprising ourselves or trying to watch something new with people.
Exactly.
We're just playing things we know how to play, kind of.
Yeah.
I say kind of, definitely kind of.
Well, it's not difficult to play Doki Doki Literature Club. Friggin' choose a poem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I think if a game comes out that is like those, though,
Yeah.
where it's like a narrative experience and we don't know what's happening,
It might be worth it.
oh, absolutely. I would love to play something like them on the channel. Just not something that already exists.
Alright.
Is how I feel about it. Because, yeah, a lot of the thing for those games... Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's not good.
A lot of the thing for those games is the reaction to what happens when you don't know what's going to happen.
Now, does that make that a good game? Or just a good experience?
I think a good experience, but I think you can have a good story without necessarily being a good game. Because, going back to Doki Doki, I mean, visual novels are the games, sure, whatever. Are they like games? Not really. Undertale, I think, was good as a game and a story because the bullet hell mechanics were really well done. Especially in how they like synced up with what was happening in the plot. Also, nice, dude.
Oh,
Way
yeah,
to go.
sorry. Thank
Yeah,
you.
onwards to All-Star Match 3.
I was listening to you and I got zoned in.
Yeah. But to go on with that, no, I think you can have a good story without being a good game. You can definitely be a good game without having a good story.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's
true.
yeah. But yeah, so that's my thought. Now, whether or not the experience is good as a whole, I think kind of depends. That's a bit harder to say, and I think that's a case-by-case basis. Also, wow, this Kirby is really, really powerful.
Getting on my nerves.
He's like perfect cell. And not quite. Oh, and not quite. And not quite. And not quite. And
I'm running out of time.
Not quite.
Oh, he got me that time.
And
Go, damn it! How high is this level?
Not quite. I guess that's it. No more throws. But yeah. Maybe actually to our viewers, whenever this video goes out, if you have a suggestion for a good narrative game, or a couple of them, why not leave them in the comments? Because, you know, maybe...
The first time we're serious about the comments?
Yeah, kind of a little bit. Because, I mean, I always love discovering new stuff like that. And I would be interested in playing, you know, more games that have that kind of narrative, things you aren't expecting, subversion of genres.
Sure.
So,
I'll think
yeah.
about it, yeah.
Yeah.
Why
So,
not?
yeah.
After all this sarcasm and hate, sure. Throw us a bone.
I mean, we can have a real conversation every once in a while.
I hope so.
It doesn't always have to be about how great my dongle is.
I think that's the first time you've mentioned your dongle.
Well, maybe I used a different word for it because I have a stunning vernacular.
A large lexicon.
Yeah. You bitches love
A giant jargon.
You bitches love my lexiconical largeness.
Oh boy.
Oh, Jesus. Do you know that Ness is sans?
Oh boy. You almost had me. You almost had me.
That's just theory. A game theory.
I used to watch that. I don't know. I kind of got out of it when people started making fun of it. Because I was like, yeah, this guy is a little too... You know what also lost me? Not even that.
Yeah.
the fucking... Did you ever watch that one about Mario Galaxy?
I don't think I've watched any of them.
They're saying that, like, Rosalina is, like, Luigi's daughter or
Oh,
something.
I did hear about that, and I'm like, that's the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard.
I was like, that's intense. I get it, you know, maybe the...
It's fucking Mario. It's not that deep.
That's why you're never going to see Bowser Jr.'s mom.
You mean Bowsette?
No, it's Bowser. Coming to terms with
Yeah,
himself.
that's
or
what I mean.
herself, sorry.
I feel like we still have episode, but I really would have loved the cold cut there.
What?
just Bowsette. Anyways.
Yeah, but that's just Bowser.
I mean, it is, yeah.
Well, also we can't cold cut.
Next time on Scuttlemutts.
Don't hurt me.
So,
You're talking about the
next
wrong
time-
Bowsette. I forgot we were
next
still recording.
time-
No, shut up.
next time on
No,
Scuttlemutts.
continue. We're gonna
Next
play
time on-
this again. I'm playing this.
Next time on Scuttlemutts.
No, I'm playing this. Don't cut me